Hi everyone and welcome back to another episode on Gold Edition Diaries. So this is the Sosnovka map and it has been 2 or 3 weeks since I last did an episode. The reason for that is just because I don't always feel motivated to actually continue with the series, but I am going to. I'm not going to stop it because I know there are still a lot of fans out there who would like to see it. So it'll probably be once every 2 weeks, maybe even sometimes as much as once every 3 weeks that I do an episode. But yeah, far from it, I'm not going to finish the series. Now today, we've got quite a lot to do, mainly the same job though, and that is a maize harvest. We're going to be harvesting our maize, we're going to be turning it into silage to bring back to our pit here, because we do need a fairly big cash injection, which we will definitely get. As you'll know by now, the amount of money you get from the silage is just incredible. So yes, there are 2 fields which have been planted. I did it a few weeks ago, and in fact I did all the fields we own. All the fields we own have got something in them. It's just we don't own that many fields, which is the issue. As you can see, we've got 2 turquoise fields here. That's the corn. That's what we're going to do today. And I've actually bought, or I haven't bought it yet, I've downloaded a mod pack from the Farming Simulator website. So that is for the trailer. We're going to go and get that in a minute or 2. I'm just going to drive this over to the field first of all. As you can see, we've got canola in that field, same with that field, and then I think we've got wheat in one of the fields over the far side, and these 2 are corn. So they've all got something in. We just don't have enough money yet to buy more fields. This is the main aim of doing the silage, to be able to bring in a lot of money very quickly to be able to afford more fields. It's only fields we lack. We don't lack machinery. We have loads of machinery. And in fact, I'm in a really good position with machinery. It's just the fields. We don't have enough money to buy any more at the moment. But we will do. We've already done 1 silage harvest, which is in the silage pit. We just haven't been able to clamp it down and ferment it yet because we don't have enough. So that can stay there. In the meantime, we're going to go over to the shop. And as usual, we're going to be going in the Zeta 4TB 150 HD. I'm going to keep the Gold Edition equipment, as this is the only map I actually use them in. So it's the Rolland pack, which I have downloaded. Fantastic looking pack, really can't wait to use it. Never used it before, so it's looking good. Just got to go over to the shop to buy it. I don't know the prices of these things. What we might do is extend the loan if we have to. Really don't want to. 45,000 should be enough to buy just 1 trailer, but we will see. So I'll put that there, and we'll go into the shop. And it's in mods. I'll probably go all the way to the end to the brands. Just here. I'm guessing there'll be one for Rolland. Yep, there it is. So you get all of these. The prices do vary. This must be the smallest one here, going up in size from right to left. And I think we should probably shouldn't go for the biggest because our fields aren't very big at the moment. So we won't be greedy. We'll probably go for this one here. I've got to have something to do. I can't just sit at the side of the field waiting for the harvester all the time. So this is probably the one. So I'll buy that one. That is the Rolland RollSpeed 6835. Can't wait to have a look at this. In fact, that is still a huge trailer. That is massive. That is the right size for that tractor, I would say. So let's attach to that. Really looking forward to this. Just like to thank the author for creating these. They're really well made. And as I usually do, credits and download link, original download link, are below. So this is the trailer. You can change the bodywork, 1 of 4. Keypad 7. Right, so we've got like just a tipper grain trailer. Got a silage side on there, the boards, and that is the full side. Oh no, that is the full side. Wow. So I'm thinking that I don't know. I don't have much experience with these, but I'm thinking that if you have it on that setting, you'll be towing it with the harvester, so you can throw it straight in. Not sure. Obviously, that's just for harvesting. That is probably what we'll use today. Yeah, I think so. So other controls are... you press N to put that up. Oh, and it even increases the tractor's RPM. I love that. That is brilliant. Oh, so it's like a high tip. That is amazing. Wow. That is fantastic. That really is good. And you can close the cover. This is so well made. Right, well, what we're going to do... Oh, it says pipe out. Here we go. Just looking to see what that was. So that is the back shutter, if we want to just tip grain slowly into a conveyor belt. So that is nice. There's a lot of animation on this. Very good. So what I'm going to do now is drive over to the field. We actually want setting number... let me think. We probably want the side one, I would say. We have to open the cover first. You can even see the windy handle. So, trailer work, body work, that one there. That's what I'm going to go for. Hopefully that is the right decision. And I think this is definitely the right size trailer for the tractor. Wouldn't want any bigger. I can already see a big job for next time. Productivity on those animals is looking really bad, so they're going to need some work. Not today, obviously. Next time we'll do that. Can't wait to use this trailer. I just wish we had some bigger fields. That is the main thing, but that is what we're working towards. I'm going to be on the right hand side. We'll have the harvester on auto combine. This is just a brilliant field for it. It's got nothing to hit. If it hits something, then they seriously need sacking my workers. They must be pretty bad, because there is nothing to hit. Except for me. They might hit me. Let's unfold this. Let's put it on the header. I've actually had a change of plan. Because otherwise we would just be waiting most of the time, following this thing about, and costing more money with the worker, we might as well just attach the trailer to the harvester. It seems a more logical thing to do. So we're on a different setting now. We've got the boards all the way around, and we're towing our own trailer. And it's filling up so slowly anyway, probably due to the fill capacity. It's got a big capacity, this trailer, that it would just seem really unnecessary to follow it about. We don't need the tractor really until it comes to tip. So that's the way we're going to do it. Looking good. Again, right size trailer for the harvester. Probably cut down the middle actually. Then we haven't got to turn so tight. If I just keep following this line, this row in between, we should stay fairly straight. So it's two fields, field number 12 and field number 16, this one and the one in front of us, both really quite small, but with the price of the silage, I don't think it's going to matter too much. Now this Rostelmash, this is its header, obviously, and I don't think it's as wide as the New Holland or the Chrome. I might be wrong, it just doesn't seem to be taking as much in. But we'll see. I can check in the store. Actually, it was quite wide there. It's just in the cab. Maybe it's just the visibility, it could well be. It just doesn't seem as wide. Well, I've just checked, and the header sizes, this one is 6 metres and the other ones are 9 metres, so there is a 3 metre difference, which is noticeable. So this must be a cheaper harvester as well, I would have thought. But it's all we need, because we don't have any big fields. We will do eventually, then we can upgrade. In fact, we'll probably keep this one and then get another one. But for now, I think this is okay. It's starting to pile out the back there. Hopefully the pipe, the chute, will angle itself down. I don't think it tends to though on Farming Simulator. But that trailer is almost 50% full, and we've done, I would say, about 50% of the field. So we should get this entire field in, a trailer per field. And by the end of it, hopefully, we'll be able to clamp the pit and get this fermenting. Now we're taking it to the yard, and the sell point for this, I haven't really looked into it, but I would imagine it is the biogas plant or the biomass heating plant. I'm not sure, I haven't been to both of them, so I'm not sure exactly. We can obviously check, but wherever it is, I don't think it's going to matter too much, because they might have a silage pit there anyway. We can just transport it over when it's fermented. If they don't, we'll just get the placeable heaps mod. We can tip it next to the sell point, and then we can just get Courseplay to load it all into the anaerobic digester and get it all sold. So either way, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't bother me. We'll just take it to the farm for now though, because it's closer. 60%. Just love this trailer though. And now we've got the high tip, we don't have to worry about it hitting the stuff we've already put in the clamp. We can lift it up. That probably won't be an issue at the moment, because it's fairly empty, but if you had a really full pit, that would be a big issue for the other trailers. This one can just lift itself over it all. That is a serious mound, but it is now working towards the front. Got a bit of a sail on here. I don't think we'll need that though. Yeah, it's now filling up at the front. In fact, it's even covered the window at the front. So we might not get it all in, but that's okay, because we can just finish this off when we've tipped it, because the other field is smaller. We'll have plenty of space spare. Yeah, it's really at the front now. 94%. See how far we can get up here. almost there. And that's the limit, so we'll stop it there. So now all we have to do is attach the tractor to the very large and full trailer and get it all tipped in the yard. This, I would imagine, is very heavy. That thing is towering over this tractor, and this is, I think it's the biggest Zeta which we're provided with. And yeah, at the beginning of this series we had quite a big discussion about the pronunciation of Zeta or Zeta. I still to this day get comments saying I'm saying it wrong, so if I say them both, then there can't be any issues, so it's a Zeta Zeta. That keeps everyone happy. Right, we don't have to be on the road long. That is one seriously mounded trailer. 35,000 litres. I can feel it pushing the tractor. That is full. We don't have far to take it though. The detailing on this trailer, I can't believe the detailing. It's just true to life. If you've seen one of these trailers, or if you've been around a show or something and you've looked at them, I don't think you could fault anything about this trailer mod. It's exactly how it should be. So I will tip it up a bit. We don't need to, obviously, because it's so empty this, but just for fun, we'll put it up a little bit. And we'll tip it there. You can see it pouring out of there. I think it tips at a more realistic speed as well compared to the base game trailers. It takes longer. So now I just need to put it down. Go down trailer, it says. This field road's almost done. Let's get it reconnected, get it finished off. So I'm not really too concerned about having, probably by the end of this, about 20% in the trailer, because I think field number 16 is, oh, it's actually bigger. Oh, okay. Slightly bigger then. But that means, it doesn't look bigger, that's weird. Oh well, we get more out of it, we'll see. I think it's a bit of an optical illusion, actually. It is bigger, but it doesn't look like it initially. That is that field completed. Straight onto the next one. It's much bigger. I didn't realise. Yeah, it goes downhill. It's like a bit of a slope. That's why it looks smaller. Going up the centre again. The only reason I do this is to make it easier when turning, and in fact to be even more realistic, it would be better if there was a tram line from the sprayer going up here, but there isn't. So this is as good as I can get it. All these rotors on the front. Must be quite a complex thing to work on actually as a mechanic, I would have thought. All the different bearings that could fail. Yeah, I bet it is quite difficult to work on one of these machines. Already 55% full. We just finished off that, went down there and up here. Wow. We're going to get a lot out of this. What I've done in the meantime is I've got the tractor on course play, going backwards and forwards, clamping this. It's actually 100% clamped now, it's compacted, but I'm going to leave it just because when we bring the next trailer in, obviously it's going to need to be done again. And also, it is full enough to blanket it over. Obviously we won't do it yet, we'll do it when we're done. But I think, yeah, I think it's about 11%, maybe 10%, but it has to be filled before you can cover it over. But although that's going to cost a bit of money to have that worker doing that, we're going to leave it doing it because it's worth it. Because it can be a bit of a tedious job, constantly going backwards and forwards. So that's all set up nicely. Very soon, we'll have to go and tip the trailer. I think we'll get 2.5 trailers out of it then in the end, it's going to look like. Which is not bad. Especially as I don't think these fields were ever fertilised. So that is actually pretty decent. Alright, to keep it simple, when we get to the end here we'll drop it off and then we'll take it. So there is our tractor. It's going backwards and forwards. If we can cut in front, just to stop it from working, should be good. And then if we can, we'll probably lift it up a bit again just for fun. You'll be able to compact everything we drop. Oh, it's desperate to compact it all. And there we go. Our final load then. It looks like we'll be finishing in the dark. I keep the speed at times 15. Because that is the speed we have it at in farming diaries. Got to get the job done though. I left the engine on in the harvester because I don't want to keep turning it off after it's been working. Obviously, you don't turn an engine off with a turbo when it's got hot because you can damage the turbo itself. So we'll leave that there. You can turn the tractor off, it hasn't really done too much work. And we'll reattach that and continue our work. It's not too dark yet. It is 9 o'clock at night. We will need our lights on soon. And the final section, almost done. So I think it's been quite a productive day really. We've got a lot done, got a new trailer, which I'm really pleased about. Love the trailer. This harvest is pretty good as well. First time I've properly used it. We have used it before. I think it's the first time I've done a maize harvest though. Last time it was a whole crop harvest with the other header. But actually, it's not going to be far off 3 trailers. It's not going to be 3 trailers, but it's very close. So that is actually really good. We've done very well out of just 2 very small fields. It's taken a while, but it's like I said before, it's not a very big header. I guess we could actually put the bigger header on this. Nothing really stopping us. Just not quite wide enough, I don't think. And the last little bit, going right at the centre. There we go. So that is us done. 82% in the end. So let's go and get this back onto the tractor. We will actually put the pipe in, we don't need that out. We need to also fold up the header. Put that just there. And that can wait here until we're ready. We need to get the tractor onto there. We'll put it back in the shed tonight as well. No point leaving it up here. So really, not a bad setup. That has actually worked really well today. Really happy about that. We'll also be able to send that other worker home when he's finished doing the clamping. Not the most fun job in the world, just going backwards and forwards, but it has to be done. Right, we're going to have to stop the harvester when we get to the pits, because obviously I don't want the harvester to drive through the pit as well. Looks to have stopped, but it's going very slowly. It's just going very slowly. Let's say the harvester. You can wait there. We're waiting for this tractor. It's 93% compacted, obviously it's dropping as we're tipping this. And the fill level is 18%. Pretty good. Not bad at all, really. So that tractor can just stay here. And the harvester just needs to go straight back in the shed. And then we're done. There we go. And as for this tractor, that is 100% complete. So we can now stop that driver. It's done for today. And that can also be covered over. And that is our job done. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode of Gold Edition Diaries. I know it's been a long time, but yeah, I think leaving a bigger space in between makes them more enjoyable. Don't know what you think, but to me it is. So thank you for watching, and hope to see you again next time. Bye for now.